Biafra. I hereby present the United States of Biafra Constitution.
Check it out, check it out, check it out, Mao. What the wamba?
Each and every one of you, make sure this Constitution protects the United States of Biafra. We know our history. We know what we've been through. We know the injustices the Nigerian state has meted out to us. This Constitution makes sure that does not happen anymore.
In words, what would you tell the Finnish authorities right now in regards to the allegations of incitement by our Honorable Prime Minister?
You know, Finland's got to be on the right side of history. Finland especially should live up to its status, its claim as being the freest country on earth. That's what Freedom House ranked it as. And right now they're endangering their status. I should note that this isn't just a Nigeria-Finland issue. When there was an argument, when there was an effort for Finland and Sweden to join NATO, Turkey tried to blackmail both, but mostly Sweden, in order to betray Kurds, and Kurdish dissidents and Kurdish free speech in Sweden, in order to get Recep Tayyip Erdogan to drop his objection to Sweden's accession to NATO. And in the end, Sweden betrayed its principles. And Recep Tayyip Erdogan, while he allowed Sweden in NATO, gratuitously humiliated Sweden. Finland should not allow itself to be gratuitously humiliated by a country that violates religious freedom, by a country that violates democracy, by a country that has been guilty of genocide. Finland must be better, and they must recognize that they should not be an arm of transnational repression.
In your own words, what would you tell?
24, we are hosting Biafra flag here in Omambara State, Biafra land. We have rejected the zoo. We are going home. We are in our land. This is one of the schools. We are here now. We have hosted the Biafra flag here in the school. Biafra have taken over. Biafra have taken over. They have pulled the zoo flag down and raised up our flag here in Biafra land.
Ikemba State de facto government, which is among the 40 states of Biafra, today marks the dawn of a new chapter where every citizen stands tall under the banner of freedom and justice. So we, the nation of Biafra, lowers the flag of colonial Nigeria and Britain and put a complete end to subjugation as we raise the Biafran flag, united in our resolve for a future of peace and prosperity of Biafra. All hail Biafra.
Biafra, freedom, 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 freedom.
Our flag, our Biafran flag now is being flying. Yes, look at our Biafran flag flying now. We, the Biafran, United States of Biafra,
we have the second endorsement for the United States of Biafra within 2 days from Amazonia. Just like, thank you so much. Just like I explained earlier, like we did with the Eritrean government, at this point, we are going to sign the Memorandum of Understanding and Recognition of the United States of Biafra by Amazonia. This is our second. That is huge for us.
The Biafra, along with its Confederate Capital Territory, CCT, listed in alphabetical order.
State of Aba, State of Adoka, State of Afamai Igodomi Igodo, State of Ahoda, State of Akpaki Oro, State of Aludo, State of Alanso, State of Anioma, State of Brenham, State of Calabar, State of Eda, State of Ebonyi, State of Epei, State of Ishan Igodomi Igodo, State of Enugu, State of Ezani, State of Idan Igodomi Igodo, State of Idu Ibon, State of Igbani, State of Igala, State of Ika, State of Ikemba, State of Ikom, State of Ikumisia, State of Itai Anam, State of Iwere, State of Iwuroa, State of Obia, State of Ogoja, State of Ahabueni, State of Ahunku, State of Okiwe, State of Omambala, State of Olu, State of Odumegu, State of Owerri, State of Kwa, State of South Atlantic, State of Urobo Isoko, CCT Ebube.
So the special IOU allows people, you, your friends, to lend money to the Biafran government. Biafran government guarantees full repayment of the loan lent to us, plus 100% interest. And there's also a very special gift for those that participated in this. The government will repay you when it's fully established in the homeland, and until then, partial or withdrawal is not allowed. We will reward you.
Veteran. I joined the army when I was 17. I trained at Umuakolo, and my first deployment was the night we beat back Nigerian soldiers from Owerri. After the Owerri battle, we were moved down to Oguta. That morning, Odumegwu came to join us. And Biafran soldiers would allow him. But he was there until the fight was over, very close to noon. From there, I was moved to Ohaji. There, a bomb exploded before me. And that's where I got this injury here on my head. I was out for 3 months. But while we were, Biafran veteran.
2 weeks. And I'm the 6th child of my beloved family. My parents, my mom and my dad, they had already 5 children. I'm the 6th one. And I was born in that blessed day. After only 2 weeks, war broke up. Biafra war started. Why? I don't know. But I'm a survivor today. Oh my goodness. I will cut everything short. Because it's a long story. I didn't know how it will happen because what my mother told me, I will tell you people. That day, it has been series of bombs all over. I'm from
tax. I appeal to every person here to take it seriously. We must do something and make sure that we defend our land. Every man and woman must help.
Yes.
It's compulsory.
Yes.
From heaven. Take it from me. And even there's something I don't want to say, but let me give you this. Ojukwu, the last 15 years of his life, I was his personal spiritual director. Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Simon, these are my boys. The Lord Jesus has serious confidential messages for all of them. Yes. Some people are not happy with Finland. They stopped Simon coming here.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. This is 360 TV. Here with me, here once again, we are in the street of Lagos State to have people opinion concerning what's playing out in Finland, the restoration and declaration of the Republic of Biafra. Sir, let me have your opinion. First, what's your name, sir?
God bless you. My name is Oluwa.
Oluwa, let me have your reaction on the declaration on restoration of USB, United States of Biafra. What is your reaction on that, sir?
God bless you. It's like what I've just said. See, once God must come down, you understand? See, that is the beginning of the real Biafra. You see, Biafra have come a long way. Many years ago, before you and I were born, we were hearing of a civil war between Nigeria government and the Biafra. You understand? So, right from day till now, every day is Biafra. You see, there is a problem between Nigeria and Biafra because Nigeria and Biafra is like they are not one. We are Nigeria, but we are not one because we see the systematic change that is happening. The Biafra, the intimidation of Biafra, separation of Biafra. Biafra is not included in the House of Government of Nigeria.
So, are you in support of the USB?
Nobody on earth will not support the situation that is happening. See, Nigeria now is afraid. You see, one day, at the end of the tunnel, there must be light. Now light has come.
Do you think that will have any positive effect here in Nigeria?
You see, it's going to have 100 positive effects in the heart of the Biafrans and the heart of many Nigerians, because now we have seen that the deed has been done. The deed has been done. No matter the situation that Unali Kanu is in situation and this one is in situation, but the light has come.
They also roll out 40 states that complexes the United States of Biafra. So what is your reaction on that?
Yes. Can you imagine? So it's more than even the 5-1 that we have here. You see, let us be frank with ourselves. Nigeria is coming to an end. If the care is not taken, this president has been changed, will be the last home called Nigeria.
Now the 40 states included Edo State, Cross River State, Akwa Ibom State, Rivers State, Bayelsa State, on all the South region. So you are happy in this new development?
So it's a development that we are out of the suffering and smiling of a nation called Nigeria. You see, we want it to be well documented. The whole world will know that now we are out of the game. We are not with them. We can't be with them. We are not with them before the sea, just like it was a force united tie together. But at the end of the day, you can see many eyes have opened. Millions eyes have opened because things has fallen apart. We have to do the right thing. Now the government, they know that days are numbered and it's too late to cry.
All right, Mr. Oluwa, it's a nice place to leave it there. Thanks for speaking with us today.
God bless you. You're welcome.
United States of Biafra, Attorney Jane Iwuze to confirm this declaration. I didn't read this 40 states. Okay. Fellow Biafrans, I hereby mention the 40 states of the United States of Biafra: Aba State, Adoka State, Afema Igodomigodo, Ahoda, Apakip Oro, Alanso, Aludo, Anioma, Branem, Calabar, Ebonyi, Ebube, Edo, Eda, Enugu, Epie, Esan Igodomigodo, Ezani, Iden Igodomigodo, Idun Ibon, Igala State, Ibani State, Ika State, Ikemba State, Ikom State, Ikwimisia State, Itayanan, Iwere State, Iwuroha State, Odumegu State, Obuya State, Ogoja State, Ohabuenyi State, Ohuku State, Okigwe State, Omambala State, Olu State, Owerri State, Kwa State, South Atlantic State, Uroba Isoko State. Welcome to the 40 states of the United States of Biafra.
Dictatorship since that time, and have not had their freedom. And President Biafra wants to bring freedom and democracy to his people, and it's been an honor to represent his cause in Washington, and he is very strongly supported by our government over the current dictatorship in Eritrea. So his recognition by Biafra is very significant. And I believe through what he's doing, through other contacts we're making, I think we can get recognition for Biafra from other states in Africa and other countries as well. So we'll be having a lot of conversations outside the U.S. government with other governments that are sympathetic, and I think we can make a lot of international progress.
More wheels on the ground.
Biafra's struggle for independence is a sublime one, in which the lands of its indigenous people can finally take control of their own destiny.
Thank you.
For too long, the people of Biafra suffered under colonial bondage and now neo-colonial oppression, being forced to be under the Nigerian yoke. With the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, that is all finished.
Fire on the mountain.
Let us strive to create a new nation which will serve its people and be an example to the world. My fellow Biafrans, my fellow freedom fighters, long live independence, long live an independent and sovereign Biafra.
It's not free. It requires for us to pay a price. Now, Biafra'S, for what we're doing, we just need to go to the next or shift to the higher gear. Renew our promises, renew our pledge to double down our efforts to stick together and give it all. Because I think this is the time. Today is the time, but not tomorrow. So we should be ready to pay any sacrifice that it demands. For the rest of the world, just to give you a hint or a background, why the Biafra'S are looking for their independence. In 1960, Nigeria became independent from the United Kingdom, as with many nations of Africa. But the country's borders did not reflect earlier ethnic, cultural, religious, or political boundaries. Thus, the country's northern region, which has Muslims majority, primarily comprised of the indigenous Sokoto Caliphate territory, the southern population is predominantly Christian, and many consists of the territory of the indigenous Yoruba and Igbo states in the west and east. Following independence, Nigeria was demarcated primarily along ethnic lines, which are the Hausa, the Fulani, the Yoruba, and the Igbo majority in the east. In that time, of course, there was ethnic tensions which simmered in Nigeria during the discussion of the independence. And it led to several ethnic and religious riots. Biafra was partially recognized, actually was fully recognized in that 1967 and 1970. And we have some good friends. That was like Gabon, Haiti, Ivory Coast, Tanzania, and Zambia. These are officially recognized the Biafra nation.
In the United States of Biafra and the Eritrean government in exile. As you all are aware, we got a couple of countries that have been recognizing the United States of Biafra for the past 2 days. And we are very, very grateful for that. Yes. We have so many congressmen from the United States that have approved and recognized the United States of Biafra. Yes. We have the Ambazonia government that have recognized the United States of Biafra. And many more are on the line. We are speaking with some of them, like our guest speaker that spoke yesterday has said he thinks the United States may be number 3. So I'm going to read. This treaty of cooperation and mutual support and recognition between the transitional Eritrean government in exile and the Biafra, United States of Biafra. We recognize the shared historical struggles of the Eritrean and indigenous people of Biafra for self-determination, justice, and sovereignty, affirming the inherent right of all peoples to self-determination as enshrined in the Charter of the United Nations, desiring to strengthen the bonds of solidarity and cooperation between the two nations, committed to promoting peace, security, and development in the region and beyond. The United States of Biafra and the Eritrean government have agreed to the